Here's the bottom. It looks somebody stuck a fork or something through there. I hope it's not too damaged. And that looks like a tank there or something. We'll have to see once we get it open. Alright. Now I gotta open this box, take a look, see what we got. One of the straps is already missing, so knowing what I do because I work in a warehouse, so I'll use that for a handle, it'll probably snap. Okay, so it is blue. Is what I thought. Here's your manual. We'll stop here for the stuff. And then, this box here. Let's see. These are your wheels. These are solid fill rubber. There's no air, which means they're never going to go flat, which is a good thing. There's that. Alright. All your accessories. Got these adapters for making cords. Buy the cord and make it yourself. Or like I did, I just bought the actual 30 amp cord already made. Same here, propane hose. And I believe this one is probably a 3-foot. I also ordered a 12-foot cord separately. Hose, I'm sorry, propane hose. Feet. That's that. And then we got, I believe these are the handles. There's something to lift up on that bad boy to wheel it around. It is a big generator. Heavy. And a pair of feet. All your hardware. And see what's in the goodie bag here. We've got some tools. Put it together. Spark plug wrench and such. I'll give you a couple of, I'll give you 4 box wrenches. 10mm, 12, 19 and 17, 13 and 15 and 17 and 19. Spark plug wrench. I don't know why they give you 2. But all the tools to put it together if you don't have any tools, which I have too many tools. And these are your feet. And these are your axles for the wheels. It appears like all the hardware is there. Duromax dual fuel hybrid XP13000EH generator. I was going to go over about 12. Like I said, this one's on such a great deal. I'll jump it up to 13. I could probably run everything in my house on this, including my well. Yes. Okay. Okay, so the first thing in the manual for the generator setup is to connect the battery. It says remove the battery cover plate using the wrench from the toolkit. Well, the wrench in the toolkit, the smallest one is a 10 millimeter, and this is an 8 millimeter, actually, to take the cover off. So it pays to have your own tools. Remove this cover. So positive is connected, and you just have to connect the negative. Like during shipment, so the battery don't. Okay, so we just removed the shipping brace. It says braces. It calls for cutting a nylon strap for a wood brace that's in place. The pictures aren't very good, but I looked all over this thing. There's no wooden brace in there at all. I just had the metal. So that one's done. The shipping braces can be thrown away. Okay, so the next step is going to be to install the support legs and the wheels and the handles. So yeah, the pictures aren't very good in this book. I mean, they're black and white. Some of them are pretty dark. like that. I mean, how you just gotta, you know, kind of go by, you gotta read it. Most guys like us just wanna look at the pictures and do it, right? So, okay. Next step, we're gonna install support legs, two frame with the provided bolts and lock nuts. That's it. That's all I tell you. Okay. Assuming either here or here. What is the difference? Okay. So there's two spots on this base that you could put the support legs. One here, over here. Now, doesn't say which one to use. Doesn't show in the picture which one to use. I mean, further out should be more supported, right? I would think. So let's go with that. You already have the bolts welded in, so let me go from there. Okay, dump out all this hardware. Okay, 2, 3, 4. And this is bolts and lock nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna go this hole on the other side. I guess, you know, can't go wrong, really. You know? Okay. 13mm as well. Not sure I'm going to be able to get a socket on this. The battery is in the way. We'll give it a shot. So, I'm going to go with this. $18mm bolt, and a wrench, box wrench. Okay, that's one. One down. One to go. Another down, one more shade. Okay, well, there's your feet. Now, next thing is going to be these wheels. Insert a wheel bolt through the frame and secure with a provided nut. Okay, so this is going to be in the frame, and this is going to be the nut. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole through a bracket on the frame. So you push that through, and then you're going to use 17mm box end wrench. It's comes with it. And then this 19 comes with it too, which is will hold that part of the axle while you tighten. Give that a good tightening. Let the wheel come out. Yeah. Take care of that one on the other side. Same thing. Through the bracket. 17 and a 19. Here we go. Yeah. that's the axles. They're on tight. Now, now it tells you to insert the wheel over the axle and then secure with the provided pins. But yet, they give you all these washers, right? So I'm assuming on each side of the wheel, right? Do that. Pop the wheel up. I have to lift this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. Okay, and put that other washer over there. Okay, I'm going to push that cob pin through the hole. And then you're going to need to give it a bend. I'm just going to push it through the top for now. We'll get this other one gone. This other wheel. Man, it's like a balancing up there. I could just flip it over, but we'll leave it on the top. Put that washer, tire, washer, and a little cotter pin here. That's what I call them. We are from what they call it. To me, that's a cotter pin. All right. Whew. Okay. So, tires. And I got a couple of washers here, a couple of bolts and nuts, and that's going to be for the handles. First off, I'm going to get me some needles or something, and cotter pins over so the wheels stay in place. You might hear I'm out of breath. Yeah, like I said, I had a heart transplant 3 years ago. I'm pretty healthy right now. They just found some coronary artery disease, just about a 10% blockage. So they're swapping me on my meds. A full-time job, believe it or not, you know, you taking the meds and going into the hospital and, you know, taking care of the heart and making sure that you do things right so your body doesn't reject your heart. You know, take vitals every day. You got decent insurance, but it doesn't pay for everything either. So, I mean, yeah. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. When I get something for my house that I need to do, then I try to do an unboxing video. I play music, so I got some bass videos up there as well. I'll be making some of those again soon. Like I said, we just moved. It's been about close to a year now. Sold a house in Massachusetts. Was looking for a house in New Hampshire. Couldn't find one for the money. Moved into a condo, was renting that on the 3rd floor for like 6 months till we found our house, and we moved in June. So finally here, starting to unpack everything. Still got a ton of stuff to unpack, but I've been starting to play again, so hopefully soon I'll start making some more music videos, because that's really my forte, my life. So, alright, so I think with that, what we can do now is flip this back over. Actually, it might make it more easy just to put the handle. All right, so get the last piece here, the handles. Now, there's a bolt hole here, and then there's a groove at the top. So the bolt will pivot, and then the pin will hold the handles on. So, okay, these two bolts, and as best as I can here. All right. Okay. So that's that. Let's get it back on its wheels and on the feet. Okay. Whew. So that's pretty much it on your assembly unboxing. Definitely a lot easier to move around on the wheels. It's pretty heavy. So, all right. So in summary, I would say that it's pretty straightforward. They give you a couple of things to tell you. This is on the starting up on propane, which I haven't. And so, a couple of things is they don't give you every wrench that you're going to need. I needed to get an 8mm, and they give you a 13, but I needed the socket. So if you have a ratchet set and your own tools, it's probably a little easier. So it says, be sure to review generator on Duromax.com. Use the hashtag, sharing pictures. All right, so on the back of this, a couple of things that say it will snag people up is the shipping brace that's between the engine and the frame, and the negative battery cable, which I talked about earlier. Also, I'll do a video on the startup. I can't do that right away because it didn't ship with any oil in it. Apparently, Usually you'd think there'd be some shipping oil or something like that. But it says to fill it with 10W30, so I'm assuming I don't have to drain anything out. I will check it, but as for now, that's the unboxing and the actual building of the Duromax dual fuel hybrid elite XP13000EH. Here's your panel. Everything else, just a quick overview. You can see your motor. It's a pretty big muffler can there. I plan on running mine on propane. The gasoline you can use, but it will gum up your carburetor and such. Propane won't. All right, so that's going to do it. Thank you.